tutorial world that I started in the last episode. If you have not watched that episode of this series, then I recommend you go and watch that so you can get an understanding of Fortnite Creative if you don't already. But today we're going to be looking at how to do a death run. Now death runs are fairly easy to make. That's why I'm going to start with them. But yeah, I'm going to teach you some helpful tricks that you can do. Now, the first thing about making a death run map is that you can use any of these pieces you feel like you want to use. You could use these, you could use these, you could use these. Use whatever pieces you feel like using. Okay? But today we're gonna go real basic and old-fashioned with the death run. So basically, we are going to grab this tile and place it here. We're gonna make a 3x3 grid. We're gonna make a 3x3, 3 up and 3 wide, meaning there'll be 9 tiles at the spawn. Once you've done that, bring a player spawn pad, or as many player spawn pads as you want, depending on the amount of players you want. There's the maximum of 16 players, okay? Remember that. The maximum is 16 players. But we're gonna have this for 1 player though. Okay? So basically, we're gonna I don't know. We're gonna make a death run map, as I said, and I'm gonna show you some helpful ideas, hopefully. So here's a really basic death run idea that you've probably seen already. Is that in the devices you can get all these. You can get these traps called damage traps, which were the old old traps in the for chapter 1 of Fortnite, and a bit of chapter 2, only a bit. And full damage rail, and there's the half damage rail. Then there's that trap nobody likes to talk about, the poison dart trap. There's the bouncer. There's the chiller. There's the launch pad. You can use all these traps. Okay. There's even a subcategories here, where I should say traps. I'm pretty sure it does. But yeah. Once you've got your damage traps, we're gonna make our first level this. Really basic. We're not going into too much detail for this one, but we're going real basic, okay? So once you've done that, you can decide to make a roof now or not make a roof. The roof can be all up to you. Okay, so next we are going to grab a slope type of piece like this. And yeah, this will be this will be 1 tile higher, meaning there'll be a lot more you can do now. Also, a important thing when it comes to making a death run map and you want to get the numbers, go to the obstacle course parts gallery, and you will find all your numbers here. 1, 2, 7, 6. First, we're gonna start with number 1. So once you've done that, build another, copy this and put this on top of it and put the two wall tiles next to it like this. So the next thing we're gonna do is some really basic parkour. Or maybe if you don't want to do parkour, you can do this idea that I have with the player being on a single piece. So basically, this you can make the level design as what you want it to be, but I decided to make it like this, really basic. But the thing is, you might be wondering, how do map makers make it so people die to when they fall down without any traps? Well, you a little trick. It's not really a trick. It's just a device that you should know and need to learn if you're ever gonna make more deathrun maps. So go to inventory and go to devices and go all the way down to damage volume. It also should come up with the damage subcategory on the left center here. You can go on that and they'll come up with all this damage stuff that can damage someone. So you can do that. Once you've got one, place it anywhere you like, just anywhere. But this is where we're going to go in a bit of depth here. We're going to go to all options here, and the zone visible during game, like the actual zone of it, when you see it, is it visible? That means you can make it visible or not visible. Same for the base. You can make the zone width however you like. You can make it that big or this small. It's really up to you, but we're gonna keep it sensible, and we're gonna keep like the depth around 3, and we're gonna do take down the height a bit at 3, making it so when the player goes down there, they will instantly die. Now let's make this a little bit nicer, okay? You've done this and tested it. There is now we now will put in the player checkpoint pad from yesterday, not yesterday but last episode. But the thing is, when you when the player obviously gets the checkpoint, it works how it should. You don't have to change anything about it, don't worry. Okay? And basically that is kind of the basics of making a Fortnite creative deathrun. This is a very basic deathrun. You can change the level design to be however you like, but I think I thought I'd just show you some of the helpful tips and tricks for it. So see you next one, guys. Bye.